and I'm back with my Thoughtful Thursdays. Thoughtful Thursdays are all the interesting conversations that I have with people during the week. Things that have sparked a thought in my mind and set me thinking. In fact, this was something that appeared on my LinkedIn feed. Kareena Chopra spoke about great news in bleak times. And it was about Levi's, a brand that has worked on sustainability. And about two weeks ago, a friend also said that why don't you talk about sustainable brands? And when I went looking at Levi's, it's a brand that I worked on. It's a brand that I wear and I've grown up with. I know that they have been doing a lot of work on waterless technology. I know that they have been doing a lot of work on using hemp. They're doing a lot of work on finding a fabric that you can take your old jeans and can be made into new jeans, the kind of fabric that can be recycled. But when I was going through their website, after I went through everything, there was a question that they put up and they said, now it's your turn. And that actually set me thinking, because when we look at sustainability, we always look outside. We look at brands and how they should be accountable for sustainability. And then I said, let me look inwards and let me put the focus on me as an individual. And what do I need to be doing to be sustainable? And as I was reading this article by Joshua Spodek, who is a TEDx speaker, he says that when people look at sustainability, it looks like a lot of hard work. It looks very difficult. Your mind tells you it's not possible. Give up. And just feels that you're depriving yourself. There's a lot of sacrifice involved. And he has been working on this field for the last 5 years to become sustainable. And he said that what he discovered as an individual when he looked at sustainability, he discovered that there was joy, there was commitment, there was connection, and you become part of a community. And I said, joy? How can there be joy when you're looking at sustainable? Because you always think that you're depriving yourself. You're buying less, you're doing something, right? And that involves a certain amount of sacrifice. But as I was thinking about it, he said that when you find something that you care about, that's not enough. But when you start acting in a sustainable manner, that's when things start changing. You start becoming part of communities that also start caring about the same things. And the key operating word out here is the act, and being persistent and being consistent and acting in that manner. You start developing an attitude towards being sustainable. And that's where you find joy. And as I said that I looked at the Levi's brand as an example, and they asked me, now it's your turn. In fact, they have one tip which says that don't wash your jeans very often. Some of you might say, like, are they gone out of their mind? But the second stat that they have said, which I think if you really want to start being sustainable or even start thinking about it and acting in that direction, is that can you prolong your jeans buying for the next 12 months, 18 months? Can you still wear that pair of jeans, because jeans are supposed to be durable and rugged? Do you need to keep changing that so often? And they found that if you delay the purchase cycle for 12, 18 months, you're actually really, really helping with the carbon footprint. And that is the kind of focus that I think we individuals need to make to think about sustainability. And I think before we make brands accountable, I think we need to make ourselves accountable. And when the individual and the brands come together, I think that's when we will act and find joy. So if you like what I say and you want to know more, please feel free to like, share, comment on all our social media handles.